lovely weather for bald tires and more power. Oh my gosh, this thing is death.
Yeah, it's loud and fun.
This weather is insane.
We were just at a tint guy to get his tint done, and like, I don't know, like what, 5 kids came out?
Yeah,
they were like not kids, but like they were in high school for sure.
Yeah. Why are they the ones doing all the tint, bro?
Yeah, and they were coming out, and they were like, rev it, and I did, and he's like, oh, it's got launch control. And then I ripped it down the street, and they're all like going crazy. But that's why you have cars like this, because they're fun.
They're pretty good.
Anyways, so today we are doing Josh's truck, and as you saw before, it is a rainy day. The reason we can't like change doing buffing and waxing Josh's truck is it's too big to like. If we schedule a day for it, we have to do it, because otherwise it's going to take another day somewhere else. So we're buffing and waxing Josh's truck, even though it's raining, and it's going to be dumb, and I don't even know why I'm doing it.
It's puking.
Yeah.
Puking.
Yeah, it's really really raining out here, but
Oh.
anyways, we're going to get some food.
Yep.
All right.
Be right back. Ooh. We are back.
Yeah.
Back in Subaru. I scarfed down a sandwich so fast, I thought I was having a heart attack.
And
It was just heartburn.
we got some Timbits, but and some coffee, some very hot
milkshake.
coffee pot. Yeah, I did gotta get
You got a fucking milkshake.
But yeah, like I said, today we're gonna buff and wax the 450. We're not looking forward to it because it's essentially pointless. I don't even know if you can hear me right now because of how fucking loud it is back here.
It's pretty noisy in here. Yeah, it's pointless because Josh, he's just gonna do donuts in a field.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's also gonna drive it, and as soon as it leaves the garage, it's probably gonna be getting wet by rain or other traffic, splashing water onto his car from the dirty road. So that's pretty cool. God, I can't wait to.
I think we're gonna make him do it.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know how to buff,
That's
and he
insane.
doesn't trust anyone but me, which I don't know why, but
That's insane. Insane.
but. All right, well, we're gonna go drive really fast down this road, and then we'll be back.
Goodbye. 12 seconds later.
All right, so we're about to start buffing and waxing the F450.
Yeah, it's the worst vehicle to ever buff and wax because it is
Huge.
it's about a school bus.
So the doors and stuff are actually not bad, just because they're easy, but they're huge and flat.
Can you see this in the camera?
That's why we're clay barring.
You see all that?
Yeah.
And like all these scratches are from salt when I load it.
Yeah.
Salt dribbles down.
And
Hits
just
it.
fucking-
There's a giant gash on the other side from a chunk slid out.
So basically the plan is to clay bar, to get all the imperfections like in the paint out that we can't see, and then I'm gonna hit with cutting material on the whole tailgate here, and then go back over it with fine cut, and then wax ceramic it. And then I'm probably not even gonna cut on the back or on the doors here. Just gonna hit it with a finer cut, and then again wax and ceramic it. Josh, what do you got to say to that, huh?
Hopefully it looks like a nice truck afterwards. This paint really, besides that one time we did it,
It is pretty rough,
it's pretty bad.
but
I mean, this truck gets abused, but
And-
once we get the paint nice, I can keep up with it. There's just no point keeping up with it.
this hood is like sandpaper. Like there's,
You can hear it. Wait.
Yeah,
wait,
listen.
get a little ASMR in here.
yeah, it just sounds rough. So hopefully we can take out that. Like, yeah, this is gonna be kind of a pain, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Like you can see, like all these little imperfections and scratches right here. Like that's in the paint. So we're gonna try and get that out. We're gonna set up time lapse, have that going the whole time. So we'll bring that Bring that up
Alrighty.
sometimes. All right, so today we're gonna be experimenting with some Griots products. Griots Garage, my favorite products, not gonna lie. They got the best on the market in my opinion. So we got Griots ceramic all-in-one wax. This stuff, supposedly, I haven't used it before, but it's supposed to remove swirls and like have extra protection because of the ceramic in it. So we'll try that out. And then we got some cutting material for the buffing from Meguiar's. We got the 5 here, so it's like a finer cut. And then we got the first step here, which is a 7. This is gonna be where we're gonna use it on the back here for like these bigger marks. And then we got the 2 cutting wheels. So this one's for the more heavy duty cutting. And then this one just for like the finishing cut. It's a softer red one. Both of which are from Griots, again. Good product there. And then we also just went over it with the Griots Speed Shine and the Griots Garage clay bar as well. Yeah, right there, that synthetic clay. So,
Yeah, we're gonna take a brake cleaner, really get all the grime off the finishes. We're gonna brake clean the hood.
So we've got this going, and we're about to start with the buffing. So I'm about to probably start on the tailgate here with this.
You guys think
This one right
in a lot
here.
of our videos, this is what happens behind the camera. It's just 3 people that are kind of morons.
I mean, yeah, we're just good at a couple things, and this is one of them. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna start buffing the back tailgate here on the fender wells because they got a shit ton of scratches. So. All right, so we've been working on Josh's truck for a little bit, and we are both starving. So we're going to get some chicken.
Cluck, cluck, chickadee chicken.
Going for
Which
a-
combo are you picking?
Going for a little joyride in the STI. Show them the sub back there, huh? Oh yeah. It's a nice day now. It was raining earlier.
I told you it was going to be nice later on.
Yeah. We got the good mics back, so we're testing out the audio quality while we're driving because it's too loud. That was half throttle.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we're going to get some chicken. We'll see you guys later.
One eternity later.
All right, so we just finished buffing. Well, I just finished buffing this side of the truck. So the only problem is all of these like scratches in this fender. They're all pretty deep, and this is fiberglass. I don't know how deep the paint is on that, so I'm kind of worried to like really cut into it with the cutting compound. Because like I said, I don't know how deep the paint is, and I don't want to mess it up even more. I cut a pretty good amount and got it pretty smooth, and then went over it with the finer compound, and it looks better. It could be better, but I think honestly we're gonna have to like wet sand these parts and then redo it all later. But yeah, other than those spots on the fender, like it is a mirror right now. Like, yeah, it's looking a lot better. But now we gotta ceramic wax it over here and on the fender, and then the hood is also done. It's looking a lot better. I just got to get going on this side now. I'm probably only going to hit a couple of spots buffing wise on this side because it's already pretty good. But other than that, we are cruising a little bit. Of course, he's got some like dents. But yeah, it's looking a lot better, coming along. Just a long process. This thing is huge. So he also got a lot of the interior clean. I don't think I've ever seen his truck this clean. But yeah, it's looking pretty good here. All right, so driver's side is like fully waxed with that all-in-one ceramic. Looking pretty good, coming along. Oh my gosh, what are we doing with our lives? This shit is...
Fucking stupid.
This truck sucks.
Fucking mass. That's why I pay people to do this shit.
This truck is a literal bus, huh?
It's in there.
Yeah, it's almost done. I mean, look at the mirror finish on that. I mean, that's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. So it turns out, you know, Meguiar's mirror glaze cutting material for buffing, and then we also got the good old Griots ceramic all-in-one wax, man. Stuff does work, huh?
I'd say so. Looks pretty good.
I mean,
The best this truck's looked in a long time.
yeah, I think it's doing a good job.
So it's not like I can keep it clean. Like
Yeah.
this thing will be trashed by Monday.
But yeah,
It'll stay clean.
we're almost done. Then we'll do a full walk around and full little edit for it and get her going. All right, so we are finally done. And this thing definitely looks a lot cleaner.
Way better.
Top to bottom, I mean,
Head to toe, inside and out.
rims are all shiny. The dishes, look at those. The tires,
You
all
could
good.
eat out of this right now.
Yeah, well, you could
You
use
could
it.
eat off of anything.
You
here.
could use the dish as a literal dish.
That'd be pretty
yeah.
sweet.
I mean, looking clean. And we got the hood all done. It used to be feeling like sandpaper, but now it's nice and smooth. Get your mic up there. Let's do a little sound test again. Look at this. Look at this. No sandpaper anymore.
None.
But
It's
yeah,
only gonna take about buffing and waxing it about 10 more times to get it back to dealership quality, but I'm okay with this for now.
and like the mirror quality. Look at that.
Look at the inside.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the door jams. Everything.
Inside's all clean. The door jams. Look at that. Everything is clean. God, it was a lot of
100%.
freaking work. It was so
Halfway
annoying.
through, we wanted to quit. And like, this is
And by
stupid.
we, he means I, because he was the
I
only
was
one.
chilling.
He was the only one telling me to keep going, because I was the only one buffing and waxing. But yeah,
Well, Alex also bailed on us,
Alex
which
did
didn't
bail.
help.
But yeah, she looks clean. Now we're just gonna take her outside and film a couple of little videos for her. What do you think, though? take us through. What do you notice? What do you notice the change of here?
Not as many clear coat scratches from the winter, just because this thing's a plow truck. It gets used and abused, and I'm not gentle on it whatsoever because it is my workhorse. I put this thing through what people shouldn't put trucks through. Well, they should, but like, I abuse it more than the average person would.
You're saying that it's not necessarily a pavement princess. It's used. It's used and abused for the purpose of your job.
Exactly, and more than the purpose of the job sometimes.
Yeah, and it's also going to trailer me next weekend for the race. Stay tuned for that. We got race weekend coming up next video. So he's going to come down and tow me home for the first race of the season next week. It's going to be a little test and tune type weekend. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's the smaller course. It's going to be in the smaller area, but it should allow me to kind of see what's going on.
It'll be a good baseline for handling.
Yeah, it'll let me see what's going on for the car. It's a
Not
more
very
technical
much,
course.
no wide open runs like at the other site, but
Yeah, not really.
it's still pretty fun.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you get to
STI
hang it.
actually thrives at Owens.
Yeah, it does pretty well. So it does well at the smaller course.
Than most other cars.
But yeah, well, this will look real good towing me home now. Hopefully it stays clean, but I doubt it will. But
I mean, it's 50-50 shot.
yeah, but well, thanks for watching. We're gonna go on to the like outro video here, but like I said, thanks for watching. If you could like and sub for us, that'd be pretty cool. Helping out the small channel grow a little bit. We've been growing a lot, but yeah, we need to get a little bit more supporters here. We're trying to go big, you know what I'm saying? But
Once we go big, it means we get more money, which means cooler projects.
that is true. If we get more supporters, we'll start to get more cooler stuff going. But anyways, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.